So you'll open CoreVoice. This is how it looks out of the box when you purchase it. We have our tabs on the bottom. So right now, home is the default. And then we have actions or verbs. Then you have questions, describe tabs. It's got some of your opposites on it. My body, which looks at body parts, feelings. A few nouns are on there as well. Then we have environment. So this is good for your days of the week and your weather. First, next, then, and last. Then on the nouns tab, we have some just basic nouns, your most common. ABC has your keyboard laid out in QWERTY format, colors and shapes. And then we have some pre-programmed phrases, but you can always edit this later if you needed to, or add an emoji or a custom icon. This tab is strictly for your custom icons. And then this is the settings wheel. This is how you'll add or edit any of the other tabs. So under settings, this is how it looks on an iPad. Looks very similar on an Amazon Fire tablet or an Android tablet as well. You can mask your buttons, and in mask mode, if I want to hide some of the buttons, I would simply go to one of the tabs, pick the buttons that I want to hide, and you see how it grays it out, but you can still see the buttons so you know what you've hidden, and then click close. So now those buttons don't work at all. So I'm going to go back into settings, and I'm going to bring those buttons back just to show you the other parts of the settings. Now they're back. Go back to your settings wheel. You can edit buttons, which I'll show also. You can edit your navigation at the bottom. You can also create or manage other boards. If you want to auto enlarge the boards, this is what it looks like when you turn this feature on. You'll hit the back button, and it's going to pop out whatever is in your custom tab. It's going to auto enlarge that. So this is where you can use it as a switch. So let me show you how to use that. This is where you would edit a button. You're going to add a button by clicking the little plus sign. Let's add pizza. So you type your word, and then you can use either your keyboard, you can use emojis, which I find is really fun and functional for kids and adults to use. You can use CoreVoice symbols that are already there, your camera, or your gallery, which is nice. You can take a picture of an actual pizza if you'd like. So I'm going to click on the emoji because I really want that. So I'm going to pull up my emoji keyboard, and I'm going to find the food, and there's a good slice of pizza. Now I'm going to shrink the keyboard down. You can also add a color behind it depending on what part of speech it is. I'll go ahead and leave it white just to show you right now what that looks like. You're going to say save, and there is my pizza. You're going to click close, and because I had auto enlarge on under settings, it expanded it into a single switch, but now it shrinks it back down. So as you can see, you have 60 spaces of buttons that you can add. But if you have someone that really does need just a single switch feature, this is really nice. If you add 2 words to that, you'll have a 2-cell device. 4, you'll have a 4-cell device. It just auto enlarges however many you have in the custom settings there. All right, so I'm going to take that feature off, and if you want default home, this is how that works as well. I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to go to home, and if I'm building a sentence, I am
go.
And now I want to say going. It defaulted back to home instead of staying on the actions tab. And now, because I've added in ing, I can add the rest of my sentence. And as you can tell, it talks. Let me turn up my volume. Talks when you touch each icon.
I am going.
you can touch the sentence bar at the top when you're ready to speak. Okay, to clear out just one icon, you can hit this 1 caret, and that took away ing. If you'd like to clear all of it, you can hit the 3 carets at the top left. Right, let's go back to settings. Now I'm going to take default home off. We're going to hide the navigation row. So this is for some of the kiddos that when you're teaching, you don't want them to jump back and forth. Maybe you just want just the core symbols on the home page. So let me show you how you hide the navigation. So now that's hidden. You can't navigate to another page, so you're kind of locked into this. If you're teaching a lesson, this might be nice. Let's go back to this, hide navigation. If you want to protect your settings, I find this really helpful because you don't want little hands to accidentally come in here and change your settings. So let me try to change something now by hitting the settings wheel, and you have to do a simple math equation. Nothing too hard, but I guess it protects it somewhat. It's not just going to be edited by those little fingers. Okay, let's turn that off. Repeat sentence bar after speaking. So this is, right now I have speak on button press. Let me turn that off and I'll show you this. You're going to reset the sentence bar and I'll show you that only. So right now it's not talking because I turned off speak on button press.
I see you.
But look, now it went away. If I say the same sentence and I turn that feature off, repeat sentence bar after speaking, and go back, okay, so
I see you.
it didn't disappear after you touch the sentence bar. So you could say
I see you
if you wanted to. Okay, I'm going to clear that out. Let's go check out the other settings. We also have, so speak on button press was turned on completely. Zoom is going to pop out the screen. So now you can scroll and talk.
Width.
Okay, so it just makes it a little bit larger for those who need that. But remember, there are 2 ways to make this larger. This one you scroll, and the other one you can use the custom My Stuff tab and it'll pop it out. So let me show you. That's zoom 2x turned on, and this one is auto enlarge boards, and that way the whole board pops out. Okay, go back to the settings wheel. I'm going to turn that off. And then these are the voices, so you can select any voice by touching this. Down at the bottom there are voices that are here. You can always add a voice if you need to through your device. It's specific to your device. So this is on the iPad, and these are the default voices that are here.
Tissa.
Tom.
Okay, so we'll click Tom. And now if you go back,
Pizza.
this is Tom speaking. All right. In my next video, I will show you how to edit boards. But that is it for now.